All right, guys, well, I'm down here at the range today to talk about my brand new purchase, the Zenith ZF5-p. This is a first shots overview as well as a break-in video of this firearm. It's pretty cold outside today. The truck said 18 degrees, but the gun is actually warm, so it shouldn't affect the function of anything out here. We will be kind of testing this for extended testing on the channel, so consider subscribing. A lot of times when you grab a new MP5 copy or MP5 itself, there is a break-in period, and that's because of the way it's machined. These are not just machined and then bolted together. They're actually welded together in a lot of different aspects, and they're all a sheet metal design, meaning once you start welding sheet metal, it's going to flex, it's going to adjust, and the nature of these guns is that there will be a potential break-in period. Now, I've had the Century AP5 made by MKE. It ran great, had a couple of stovepipes initially, worked itself clean. I have a PTR, same thing. Initially had a couple of stovepipes, worked itself clean, but no major issues. And this break-in period is not an excuse for manufacturers to mess up manufacturing and then blame the design of the gun. They really have to get what they're doing. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is this Zenith is particularly tight and stiff. The mags will not go into the gun unless the bolt is open. To charge the gun is very tight, and everything about it just feels tight. So I wanted to document this entire thing to let you guys know if you're having the same issues with your Zenith, that you can either see that it gets resolved or that we actually have issues. So what we're gonna do is load this guy up and take the very first shots on camera. Zenith recommends a 500 round break-in with 124 grain high powered ammo, and that's what we're using today. So I did the HK slap, it's shut. Let's see if it actually fires on these tight mags. Awesome. So this is going way better than expected, and it's actually not had any issues whatsoever. The mags are actually loosening up just a touch after 1 or 2 rounds being loaded up. So the break-in period is working great. It seems like right off the bat, if you get a Zenith and your mags are fitting a little bit too tight, or the gun feels just a little bit too tight, it will break in over time. I'm actually gonna do something by switching to the 115 grain standard powered ammunition, run a couple of mags through that and see if we have any issues, to also identify whether you truly need to start running that 124 to break it in, which I would recommend. It gives it a little bit more oomph. Or can you shoot some of the 115 grain? Let's give it a shot and see, and we'll kind of update you guys after that. This thing runs like a sewing machine. Zenith makes a great gun, and it is evident in this brand new USA design. They are a little tight out of the box, and that's why I wanted to make this video. Again, I've tried a few different variations of the Century AP5 as well as the PTR, and they've never been that tight out of the box. But this gun works and it functions, and I've had no issues with 124 or 115 grain ammo. So if you pick up a Zenith, definitely know that it may be a little tight out of the box, but that slight break-in period loosens up the gun. I've only put about 250 rounds through it today, and it hasn't had a failure, and it's already smoothed up, and the mags go in on a closed bolt. In summary, this is an awesome gun. Stay tuned for the full review where we kind of trick this thing out. I'm really excited to get this. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you got into the MP5 trend, whether it be Century, PTR, or Zenith? Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear about your experiences with those brands. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.